Hi, this is Paul Evans. I want to give you some information about the Nicheology Club level to help you make the best decision for you. This is not a quote sales video. I'm not going to try to talk you into the club level at all. You'll either get it and you'll go, okay, that works. That'll work in my business. Or you'll go, I don't know if that's for me. I will say that you need to know basic business components. It'd really help if you've already made money online, because you need to be able to take the information I'm going to be sharing and utilize it in your existing business. This is not newbie information. It's not startup information. You could call it business transparency. It's behind the scenes, open honesty, however you want to label it. There's not going to be any tricks. I'm not going to use them. I'm not going to teach them. What will be appearing is what I'm using in my businesses online and offline. I'll also share what I'm learning from other people, business partners, things I see in some of my private groups. And most importantly, and this really is most importantly, why we are doing what we're doing. Too many times people are like, hey, Paul, just show me this little trick or show me how to do X, Y, and Z, and then all my wildest dreams will come true. That's not even the reason that people make their living online and are able to have thriving businesses. It's because they understand why what they're doing works, what decisions are being made, and why. That's what I'm going to be sharing with you. It's not enough to know that something works. You need to know why it works, and the training is going to come in video, audio, written form, just whatever's the best mode and model. So if you're the type of person that says, I will never watch a video, I don't learn that way, this isn't for you, because some things are just going to be straight video. If some of you say, you know what, I don't like audio, I'm not going to listen to an audio, this isn't for you. If you're not able to come in and be subject to whatever the format is that's going to help you grow your business, if it's got to fit you instead of you willing to sacrifice some of your nature in order to gain and advance and become better, this certainly isn't for you. And it's going to come in the form of strategies, principles, models, examples, and insights. Everything is not going to be a step-by-step process, even though I'll be sharing some of that. It's more along the lines of, here's the strategy, here's the principle, here's the why. Here's a model of what works. Take that and tweak it for you. I'm going to give you a lot of examples and a lot of insights from real life businesses. Now you and I, we reserve the right to part ways at any time. If I get on your nerves, you can cancel. Because we're going to have a private Facebook group, so we're going to be out there in the open, right? If you get on my nerves, I'll cancel your membership. See, it'll be super easy and mutual. As a member of this site, it's understood that you have a non-disclosure agreement with me and other members. So if someone posts something that's working for them at Facebook, then you can't take that and sell it and repackage it or share it with anybody. It's automatic. It is a non-disclosure agreement. You can't take any of my information and do that either. You can use the knowledge here for your own personal gain, but you cannot sell and package and can't package and sell this information. In other words, like the Ascension Creed that's already in the members area. Another training can't be resold. Any answers given or provided to, quote, John Doe and posted on the site, posted in the Facebook group, cannot be repackaged and resold. This is a very tight membership. It's only for those who are involved. You need to have the ability to interpret value. For example, now I'll hit this again in just a second. I'm going to be sharing the $1,000 thought, and the one that I'm going to be sharing this month is how a person that I know is charging almost $60,000 for a website. You need to be able to take the example that I share and see how you could use that in your own business. If you're the type person that goes, that's not going to work for me, and that's a crazy example, and I don't see what use that is, then you're not at a point in your business right now where you're able to interpret value. You're not able to see how a piece could benefit you, and so this isn't your time for the Nicheology Club level. You need to be able to see examples and then tweak them for your own business. I don't charge $60,000 for websites, but I do charge $10,000. So I was able to take some of the components of this example that I'm going to be sharing, and I was able to apply that to my own personal business. So value interpretation is important. Okay, so what is the club level? Number one, I'm going to be sharing what I am working on. In September, I'm going to be launching something called the Signature Product. And you'll get to see all the steps behind that, what I'm doing, what's going through my mind process, if I contact somebody to promote it, what that looks like, etc. So what I'm working on right now, it could be some other ideas, could be things I'm working on in my own life that I think have helped me in my own business. So this is going to be a very personal look at my business, my life, and things on those on that of that nature. Secondly, what's worked. Things that I've done in the past, I'll be sharing as well. And as things move, like, once I'm done with the signature product, I'll move that to the what's worked section. I'll also share some things that didn't work. You'll get to see that too. I'm currently posting, and I'm through 3 posts of about 18 of what was called at one time Product Launch Live. And I chose a niche. And this was all from scratch. Did not have a list, did not have a product. I chose a niche. I did an outline of what the product would be. I rented a list. I built a list. I sold people into this product. And you'll get to see all of that step by step. So it's not like, hey, I'm launching a product. I've already got a list. Woo, look at me. Don't I have an advantage? I will show you exactly what I did to launch a product live, and even some of the perimeters and milestones that I put in place that if I did not reach those, I wouldn't continue working on the project. So that's in the what's worked section. Strategies and tactics. This is a section that is a little bit more of some step-by-steps or some high-level views. Like already in there is the Ascension Creed. And this is a little bit of a reverse funnel that helps you see business in a totally different light than most people do it online. And so about once a month, I'll load something into that section as well. Then once a month, the $1,000 thought. And I mentioned this earlier, but I'm going to share something with you that, if applied, could bring you relatively quickly $1,000. Now, it's not always going to be something online. Sometimes it's going to be an offline example. But it's going to be something that if you apply it, you could make $1,000 relatively quickly. Now, possibly a lot more than that, but that's the example. So every month you'll be getting $1,000 thought. Then you also have access to the private Facebook group that is only for club level members. So you can work deals in there if you want to, meet other people, ask questions. I'll answer questions in there as well. I may not answer every single question because I've also got a private coaching group that I run as well. But I am going to be in there every day. And if I can offer some value and answer a question, I'll do that. If you see somebody in there that might be great for you to promote, then contact them and say, hey, I'd love to promote your product. But the Facebook group is not a place to just post your own products to try to make sales. It's that we are there to help each other. It's really like a mini mastermind, a daily mastermind group to learn from each other. If you've got something that worked in your business, post it in the Facebook group. Say, this worked for me. I wanted to share it with you guys. If you've got a question, hey, what's the best software out there for X, Y, and Z? Post that question and we'll answer it. All of this stuff stays private, though. We're not going to be out on the internet sharing it with anybody else. All right, so those are the sections, what I'm working on, what's worked, strategies and tactics, $1,000 thought, the Facebook group. You can cancel at any time. Anytime. So how much is it? What do you got to do to join? It's $77 a month. This is the charter rate. And after Thursday, it's going to be $97 a month. So $77 a month. And if you are a current Nichology member, then email me at nichology5@gmail.com. Nichology5@gmail.com. Specifically say this to me. It's super important. Upgrade me, and I realize it's $77 a month. So you've got to make that statement. Upgrade me, and I realize it's $77 a month. Now then, if you're after the deadline, the charter pricing is gone, it's $97. Email me and say at nichology5@gmail.com, say upgrade me, and I realize it's $97 a month. All right, so that's all you've got to do if you are a current and active Nichology member. Now, if you're not a member, just use the link below. Also, if you have any questions, you can certainly email me at nichology5@gmail.com and ask me a question before you join. No problem whatsoever. Feel free to do that. But non-members, use the link below. But I'm super excited. I love sharing things that are really working for me, working for other people. I've got a lot of great friends in the family of how to make money online, or those who are making money online outside of that. In fact, what I'm going to be sharing on Wednesday on what's working, I'm going to be showing you what I'm calling the Triple S Triad, and that's this Wednesday. And it's going to cover what I'm doing right now in one of my businesses, my youth ministry business that is far removed from internet marketing, all right? So I make my money outside of internet marketing, not just in this niche. So I wanted to be, I'm super excited about sharing that with you. It's going to be incredibly helpful. Light bulbs are going to go off, and I think that it is one of those processes that you should be using in your business. Is going to be extremely helpful. All right, so it's charter rate of $77 a month. Current members, email me here and say, I realize it's $77, upgrade me. Non-members, use the link below. Look forward to working with you. Look forward to sharing experiences. Looking forward to learning from your experiences as well. See you inside the club level. Be blessed.